Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's 10 to 1. It's the 5th of October. I'm back in Dublin. I know, you can see how I'm dressed. No t-shirt, well, a little bit of sun shining. I'm actually walking in the middle of O'Connell Street. Now, this is the beginning of an end, I suppose. Is that the right term to use? I forgot to start and do an intro on a vlog I did in Tenerife, so it's the last of the vlogs in Tenerife, and this is an intro to that vlog. I did the middle, did the end, but forgot to do the beginning of it. So, yeah, this is just a quick little intro. So we'll be back in the sun in about 30 seconds. So, myself and myself, in August, when we were over there for the month of August, we decided to spend 3 nights in a hotel in Gulf Outdoor, purely because we love the area and we wanted to see some restaurants in that area and didn't want to have to travel for them. So we booked into the old Vincini Hotel, which is now the Tenerife Hotel Golf and Sea View Hotel. Okay, that's the hotel. Now let me give you the actual review of the hotel. Take care. Okay, so after the first catastrophe, this was the room they gave us after that. Now, the thing I'll say about the hotel is it's dated, it's tired, and like I said earlier, they are saying that there's going to be a total refurb on it. Now, it's a decent sized room. It's actually a great sized room, and if they got it right, it wouldn't be a bad hotel. Fine big bed. Now, when we arrived in, I'll actually click in. It's little things like, I don't know, you probably can't see it on this, but that painting still has coffee stains all over it where somebody poured coffee on it and they hadn't wiped it up. Plenty of wardrobe space, although the doors, as you can see, you need 2 hands to open them. They stick a bit. So there is plenty of wardrobe space. Fridge down below there, TV, furniture. No, okay, I need to put this in my pocket. Hold on a sec. This, to me, that's not security. That's not a lock. So, balcony not bad, decent size, but I click in the original furniture that was here because I had to get them to replace it. And again, they still only left 1 chair. I had asked for a second lounger to be put here. View's not bad, and that's one of the saving graces of the hotel, is the view is fantastic. Now, you have sandblast across the way. Anyone familiar with the area will know that's a great spot, absolutely fantastic spot. I'll give you a walkthrough after we come out of the hotel. And these bungalows here are San Miguel Village, and then 11 Homes, which is a beautiful complex to stay in, is the other side of that. Again, I'll do a little walk later on, you'll have a look at them. But let's say, view not too bad. What can I say? It's tired, and they seem to have lost the will to give a damn. So, as I said, when I came in here first, we gave them a list of things that were wrong with the room. They fixed some of them, and then some of them they just ignored, like whether you can see the dead creature of some type up there, and it was a cockroach or whatever. There's a blood splatter, him was sitting on top of the thing. As I said, this is just so dated. Bathroom, now be prepared. Be prepared. Hang on a sec. Be prepared for a step back in time. Avocado green. Now, excuse the mess, this is our stuff. Now, little things, again, handrail tarnished to hell, cigarette burn here on the side of the bath. This almost looks retro. I just realized I match, look, my trousers match the avocado green. Yeah, it's a little bit tired, it's a little bit dated, but it's a great size room. Now, I've been reliably informed by the manager, who I think has lost the will to live, never mind manage the place, that they are going to renovate it. They're shutting down in the next couple of months, and there's a 12-month renovation involved. So hopefully they do, because as I said, there's so many little things down, from the chips off the ground, off the skirting boards. I mean, laminate flooring in a hotel, just not a good idea. The first room we stayed in, oh God, it was dreadful, absolutely dreadful. This is a million times better, but still needs to be modernized. But not a bad view. Okay, let me show you around the rest of the place. Okay, that's, as I said, that's room 420. So anything on 4 up, I would go with. Anything below that, I wouldn't. As I said, I'll bring you down to the original room, the first room that they brought us into. Obviously, I won't be able to go into it, but I'll give you an idea of what it's like around. Like, as you can see, it just looks tired, and the floor is quite uneven that I'm walking on, so it's disappointing. Okay, reception is out that way. Let me bring you down to the basement first. Okay, so as you can see, we're on the first floor. Now, as you can also see how bad this is. This is the ground floor. Now, the floor, so again, if you look down here, that's all damp. Now that's in the rooms. Yeah. So if you are going to stay here in the next couple of weeks, make sure you request a room off, I would say, first or second floor, because if you could actually smell what I smell, the damp down here is dreadful. I mean, like, this is not what you expect. And if you look at the we booked this online, and it wasn't actually that cheap. Okay, it was relatively inexpensive, but it wasn't cheap. Now, as you can see, they've drilled holes here to let the damp out. That was the original room we were given. Now, I would assume, as this is outside, that there was once a flood here, because the floor was buckled and uneven, as you can see. So, and you can still smell that damp smell of it. So as I say, if you're offered a room, if you are here in the next couple of months before they eventually close it down for renovations, do not accept a room on the bottom, on the first floor. In fact, I even go as far as say first or second floor. So, as you can understand, I was slightly peeved when we got this. So, hang on a sec. Oh. But yeah, look, when you book somewhere off the internet, which we did, we paid just shy of 400 euros for 3 nights, which, when you're looking at a 4-star hotel, or when you're expecting a 4-star hotel, and it's advertised as a 4-star hotel, so if something's advertised as a 4-star hotel, that's what you expect. Did I get that experience? Certainly did not. So, okay, this is the foyer. As I say, when you come in, it looks reasonable. It's bright, it's airy. Little pool table over there. Swimming pool I'll bring you out to now in a few seconds, but kitchen actually is not bad. Kitchen is food. The breakfast, we booked bed and breakfast, so it's not too bad. You have a nice little bar here. So if you're here and you're all inclusive, there's certainly no shortage of food. So this is the kitchen. Hola. And staff are lovely. Again, I have to come up with some positives for this place, because it's not getting huge amounts of positives off me, and I don't like doing completely negative. So as you can see, you've got a little area out here, which I can't get out at the moment, where you can have breakfast and you can actually eat. The views are spectacular. Like, this is Golf del Sur I'm on at the moment. Now, I know you're asking yourself, why we stay in Golf del Sur when we have our own place up in Costa Dechi. there's a load of restaurants around here that we just absolutely love, and this is one of the possible sites of where we want to live when we retire here. So for those of you who are new to the channel, this is what I do. I mainly do travel and food reviews and hotel reviews in Tenerife, but I also do them around different parts of the world. But my ultimate goal is finding somewhere to retire. So Tenerife is definitely where I want to go, and this is one of the spots. So pool area, as you can see, again, it's not a bad area, but it's tired. It's absolutely, it is tired. Some beds are broken and damaged, but look at that for a view. That's why we booked this hotel. Now, over across the way, that's the village of Las Abrigas, and you see Montana Roja up ahead, or the airport mountain as some people affectionately refer to it as. And that hotel over there was the one that was in Crossfire. That was that TV series that was filmed. We're going to try and get in there as well. So, opinion of pool area. For a 4-star hotel, it's not. It's dreadful. Whole thing needs to be redone. Whole decking areas and bits. Generally speaking, there's a lifeguard on duty. It's relatively safe, but aesthetically, it's not great. The view saves it. Every time the view saves it. So, reception on your left when you come in, and then let's have a little look outside. Now, when we book this, as I said, you expect a certain standard from a 4-star hotel, and you don't get it when you're here. So hopefully the concierge or the manager who I spoke to is true to his word, and they are going to renovate the place, in which case certainly give it a go. But I certainly wouldn't be booking it now in the state it's in at the moment. As I said, I don't like giving negative reviews, but the view is spectacular, location is great, standards are poor. For a 4-star hotel, it shouldn't be allowed to call itself a 4-star hotel, honestly. And I know it wasn't a huge amount of money for it, but at the same time, if you're paying €400 for something for 3 nights and it's classing itself as a 4-star hotel, as I said, you expect certain standards. So let's finish on a positive. Food is fine. Breakfast is adequate, nothing wrong with it at all. We had lunch there yesterday, and again, good value for money, and again, very tasty, and the staff are lovely. So with the exception of a couple, but I'd say the manager is tired of people complaining, to be honest with you, which is probably why he's not the most pleasant of individuals. But he dealt with our complaints when I asked for the damaged furniture to be changed and for the place to be deep cleaned. Now I'll throw some photographs up if I haven't already, and you'll see exactly what I mean by deep clean. The telephone looked like somebody vomited on it. Not what you expect. So, location was, like I said, Golf del Sur. Golf del Sur, I don't know whether you can hear the wind, but it is windy down here. It's the one thing everyone always says about it, but it's such a beautiful little spot. Little village, Las Abrigas, not far from here. And there's a couple of other little places. You've got Amarillo Golf, not far from here. And I'll take you on a walk there. We'll have a little look over that side. So this is, I suppose, the squares. There's 3 little squares in San Blas. There's loads here. If you want to come over here for a family holiday and you don't want the hustle and bustle and you don't want the craziness of Los Cristianos or Las Americas, this is the place to come. There's lots to do. No shortage of bars, restaurants, little coffee shops down the side there for your breakfast. I've eaten quite a few of these. Kiosco's a great little restaurant. And like I say, no shortage. Italian, Indian. Never tried Bombay Dreams, but I have. Taj is one I've eaten quite a few times up here. and all of these little are all rent. These are all Airbnbs up here. Now if you want to go for one of those, but you don't, and they obviously don't have swimming pools, there's a ocean's no distance from here, 2-3 minute walk, and you're in the sea. Even if you were just to walk across to Las Abrigas, the harbour is really safe to swim in, so don't let it be put off if you can't get somewhere with a pool. Don't let it put you off, because there are options that you don't have to, and these are quite reasonably priced around here. Taj Indian restaurant, one of my favourite Indian restaurants on the island. Now, Pata de Oro, love it. This little tapas restaurant is amazing. If you're here, book it. Okay, don't be let down. Absolutely beautiful little restaurant, and the staff and the owners are absolutely fantastic in it, and the food is low, not getting knocked down, top notch, absolutely fantastic. Let you have a little look. I'm gonna pause that and have a look. 4 tapas for €22. Great value, fantastic, a beautiful little restaurant. It's not open yet, but definitely worth a look around if you're up on the island, and particularly if you're up in Golf del Sur. Now, in fairness, I'd actually travel to some of these restaurants out here, particularly Las Abrigas. I suppose that's the reason why we came up here, was not so much to spend 3 nights in a hotel. It was more to be able to try out these restaurants, and again, that's another little trip. I'll wander you over there another time on another vlog. This is just to give you an idea of San Blas and the Golf del Sur area. Okay, Mila Folge, the Irish bar, great little bar. Now, controversy, Cocktail and Dreams versus Bar Fresh on the Golf. Okay, haven't tried this, so I can't really give it a review. I've read the reviews though, they're 50-50. Old fashioned. This restaurant is this is proper food. This is a really, really good restaurant. You have to try this. And I don't mean this in a derogatory term. It's run by a bunch of kids, as far as I'm concerned, because they're quite young, the people who run it and own it, the chefs. But the food here is second to none, and the staff are fantastic. So if you want a treat, and it's not massively expensive, although when you look at the food you get and the way it's presented to you, it should be a lot more expensive. Great Wall, bog standard Chinese, nothing wrong with it. Have eaten in it. This is a cracking little spot. Great cocktails. Dangerous though, very, very dangerous. Yeah, went in there the other night, and yeah, there's too much ice cream, too many things that you shouldn't have alcohol mixed with. But cracking night, great night, not bad price wise. So, and then JR's in the Country Kitchen, 2 cracking little spots if you're up here and you want Sunday lunch. Definitely worth your while. Okay, so that's it. That's San Blas. Is there enough to do for a couple or for family? 100%. As I said, between here and Las Abrigas, and the opposite way, if you go up to Amarilla Golf, huge amount of restaurants, huge amount of bars, nice little walk if you want to go for any of these places. 100%. One of my favourite places on the island, and as I said, this is one possible destination for where I end up finishing up with my retirement. So hope you enjoy that. The hotel, nah, look, it's now I have it. Now that they went in, they cleaned it out, but it's okay. Would I ever come back to it? Not in the present state that it's in now. If you're in it, yeah, good luck to you. I suppose it is what it is. But there's some fabulous 4-star hotels, and that ain't one of them. And if it was advertised, in fairness, if it wasn't the price we paid for it, and it was advertised as a 2-star or 3-star, in fact I'd give it a 2-star, then fine, I'd have no complaints. But to advertise something like that as a 4-star hotel, and then to give the service that they're giving, it's not 4-star. So with that in mind, let's see what happens when they renovate it and see if it looks any better. And I don't want to break my neck going down the steps. So yeah, that's it from now. So Hotel Tenerife, Golf View. Yeah, we give it a 2-star, give it a 2.5-star. Give the staff are much better. Staff are lovely, and the view is 5-star, never mind 4. The view is spectacular, and location, I love it out here. So yeah, I have to give the location a 10 out of 10. Okay, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like, subscribe, bell for notification, and I'll talk to you soon. So long.